maybe we should all sit down and talk about this.
If God decides it's time, it's time.
Real-life couple Lim Kay-Siu and Neo Swee Lin play brother and sister in Glenn Gui's new film, The Blue Mansion. Incestuous, you say? RazorTV had to ask them if things got a little weird once the cameras stopped rolling.
I think this is the first time we're playing brother and sister.
First time ever.
Yeah, I mean, I've played his mother. That's how we met. I was his mother on stage. Yeah, I've played his mother more than once now.
Yeah.
But I guess on film it's slightly different, because it's more isolated. You do scenes, it's not like on stage where you have to keep the reality on all the time. But like he said, there were times when we would go after rehearsal or whatever and go home like kiss and go. It's a bit weird, right?
During the film's press conference, fellow cast member Huzair Sulaiman, who plays Detective Suresh Maniam, let it slip that Swee Lin can be quite a fierce haggler.
Because it was durian season, right? So we all went to have durian. And this Neo Swee Lin got into her, I am going to bargain for durians in Hokkien as aggressively as I can. So there was one guy in front of the all-night convenience store across from our hotel, like motorbike, come bring the durian. But there's durian there. And I wanted that durian. I hadn't had durians yet. But Swee Lin was determined to get a certain price, which was 7 ringgit or something, right? And the guy wanted 8 ringgit for the whole durian. So she insisted on walking away. So we all had to save her face. We all had to walk away. And to this day, I miss that durian. Thank you.
Okay, just now at the press conference, you weren't given a chance to sort of rebut Huzair's story. So I wanna get a rebuttal here.
Ryan champion, man.
That's right. Yeah, I know.
Sitting there going, hey,
how come they're not passing the?
No, actually, to be honest, the Malaysians were all complaining about us Singaporeans how we spoil market. Because you know how we are, right? It's hey, 7 ringgit is only 3.50, man. But for me, it was it's the principle of it. And it wasn't just me. There was another guy, Leong. He was our hairdresser. He was a darling. And he's the one. Because to be honest, Huzair doesn't know what's going on because he cannot speak Hokkien. But the rest of us have a smack, a little bit of Hokkien here and there. But Leong was the real bargainer. Oh. And Leong had said to us that just before this, he had gone by and the guy offered him the thing at lower than what it was. You see already. So I'm like, come on, cannot, man. And I would like to also say that I more than made up for it.
How?
Later, a few days later, I was walking around the shops and I met a durian seller, a man selling durian out of the boot of his car at the Indian textile shop. I was like, hey, uncle, can I, and we ended up buying from this guy. After that, I had a direct line to the plantation. I was like, I got his number and all. We bought a lot of durians from him. Unfortunately, Huzair threw his bag out. And he was injured. He was injured for quite a bit. He missed all of it. That's why he's still frustrated till today.
So he's disgruntled now.
That's why he's bang. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, the durian we had after that. Hey, thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, no problem, Ryan.
The married couple likened the experience of working on The Blue Mansion like family. No strangers to co-starring on a film production, the couple acted in the 1999 Hollywood movie Anna and the King, starring Jodie Foster and Chow Yun-fat. RazorTV asked them what that experience was like.
A lot of politics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's some wonderful people, but some people, Anna and the King, like, hey, do you speak English? And it's like, wow, don't treat me like that.
I remember actually speaking to a local third AD, a Malaysian person, going, hey, why are you, they were picking up on the way that some of the other ADs were behaving. And I'm like, hey guy, you're Malaysian, right? The way they were talking to the extras, it was like picking up on that
vibe, negativity.
Yeah, and we actually sort of talked to one of them. Swee Lin did, and said,
really
you don't respect your own people,
up.
how do you expect them to respect our own people? It's like...
In The Blue Mansion, Lim Kay-Siu plays elder son Wee Teck Liang, whose musical dreams were disapproved by his strict father. Unlike Neo, Lim found a parallel between himself and his character.
I tell you, it was really weird because the character Teck Liang loves the violin, and through that he has a deep relationship with music and always wanted to be a musician. Of course, the father wouldn't hear of it, and I had that experience with my father. Like, he forced me to play the violin when I was young, and Kay Tong was allowed to give up his piano because the teacher said he wasn't interested, but I wasn't allowed to give up the violin. But by the time I got 17, I became pretty good at it, and wanted to go to the Royal College to do violin, and my father just said, well, you know, only the real prodigies, when you're 6, when you're good, make it as soloist, otherwise you might end up playing second violin for a second-rate orchestra, so discouraged me from doing it.
And can the writer of this film know this?
No,
not at all.
It was just chance, you know, it was amazing. And I actually, because my father discouraged me, same as Teck Liang, I gave up playing. I stopped, you know, because I wasn't allowed to go and do it. And in retrospect, I discovered that. And it was so similar to Teck Liang, so that was really weird.
Moving on from veteran actors to the Blue Mansion scene stealers, RazorTV talks to the protagonist Patrick Teo and antagonist Huzir Sulaiman about their over-the-top roles.
Forgotten who I am? I am Wee Bak Chuan, the Pineapple King!